Tirada is the slang Visayan translation of the word side hustle. Today, joining us on the podcast is someone who envisioned bringing this side hustle online. Beatsers, we have here with me Mr. Michael Harold Dizon, the man behind Tirada. Hi, sir. Good
Good morning.
morning.
Good morning, Dan. Thank you for this opportunity.
Of
Salamat.
course. Thank you so much for also being here, sir, and welcome to the podcast.
Yeah.
I guess to begin, now let's all first tell our viewers what exactly it is that you're offering.
What we're offering sa Itirada because way back 10 years or more than 10 years, I'm exposed into services good.
Okay.
So, na-envision na ako na-conceptualize na ako ni, it's because way back 1998, 97, pag-start sa cellphones, nagserbisyon ako sa mga tao like repairing cellphones, computers, up into to laptop. So,
Okay.
na-inspire ko to meet the needs sa mga tao. Kay technically na forget na sa mga tao, especially sa atong generation ko is more on buying and selling.
Right,
But
right.
nalimtan na nato ang services nga,
Right.
which is needs, kanang necessity siya. Mo nang nahitabo ni siya.
So you kind of saw that gap in the market.
Correct.
And then you plan to fill in that gap.
Correct.
Right.
Correct, Dan.
And just to clarify, sir, this particular service that you're offering, is it still currently open to Dumaguete City only at the moment?
Yeah, karon since nagpilot ta og Dumaguete because at least manageable siya. Kanang dili makuyawan akong technical team. So ning ko, let's start small. So
Right.
same sa because I also have like an IT business and construction business, but by God's grace we are successful on that. So kini ni try ko e-commerce because actually way back balik ta sa 15 years ago na envision na nako ni nga
Okay, wow.
before Grab, before inana, nabutang na ni sa akong utok nga, mo gyud ni future. I don't know
Right.
when, how, but I know the technology that time is not available. And then, well, there's a good thing na hitabo sa pandemic.
Right.
So,
yeah.
180 degrees good bang. So, that's the time, I think, thankful ko ni kaning mga app karon kay they established the foundation already. So,
Yeah.
pag-introduce na ako aning Itirada, di na ta maglisod.
Right,
yeah,
right.
available na.
So what was like that light bulb moment na, okay, 2024 will be the year I'm actually going to make this vision come to life?
Yeah, because I know nga to make this is like a blue ocean approach. And this is something big. So when you
Right.
say up, it will be possible to a worldwide, no?
Yes.
So, nakano ko it's a big thing. It takes time to decide when, and at the same time, advantage pud nga natay laing negosyo to connect.
Right,
Nga kay, at the end of the day, sa negosyo, it's all about connection, whom you know, and then, so, niyan ako nga, paabot ra ko sa right time, when. So, here comes a friend, which is who is a co-founder pod. Sir Mike, let's start. So, ni-trigger ning ko. Okay, I think we're ready. And then, po'y capable mo. Sa una, wala pa man tayo na nga mga mayang programmer. So, karon daghan na kaayo. Niko, wow, inana ka gifted ang mga tao sa Dumaguete. Or the whole Philippines. So, niko, let's start na. So, we started almost 2 years na.
Okay, so this is 2 years in the making.
In the making. So,
Wow.
sleepless nights. So, ako mismo nag-design sa UI, utility interface. Niko, I want it simple, straight. So, daghang mga walay tulganay nga time kay dili sad siya lalim ha because
Right.
to establish the process, though it's not hard na because I'm exposed to a corporate process. So, it's easy na on the part nga kanang sa process sa business side, but sa UI may tricky kay sa giingon pa murag ang simple mas may komplikado.
Right, yeah.
Mas yeah.
But also, sir, I think we are going to talk about how the app works exactly later on, no, in the as we go on in the podcast. But I wanna first talk about the journey into getting here. So you did mention about this being 2 years in the making,
almost 2 years, yeah.
a lot of sleepless nights.
Correct.
So aside from all those, like what were you would think are the biggest challenges when it comes to putting up a business, especially e-commerce, putting up an app to be exact, right? And offering services to Dumaguete City because, well, this isn't the first, right? We have
Correct, yeah.
apps already that are happening that offer services online. But what makes your app different and how was the challenge like?
The challenge may be into government compliance because
Okay.
kanang kita we do good practice in business. So to establish that, you have to comply sa atong government. So it's especially lisod ipangita og mga e-commerce lawyers. So
Okay, right.
usa na nga challenge na mo unsaon, but tungod sa akong experience nga it takes time, dilin mo siya pwede dalihon or else ma-half cook siya. So thank you Lord na ako na-meet nga na amigo po na ako, which is kauban na po na ako sa sports car club nga.
Okay.
He's a lawyer, he's a very good lawyer. So napod siya experience ng inani. So mo na yung mga kuan nga mga challenges. In fact, naatay mga gipangutana sa government agencies, unsaon. So in terms of process, wala problema, but kanang sa government compliance, kinalang ka makaibalo kay lisod na kay ma-technical ka.
That's true.
So in fact, we're still in the process of ironing it kanang
Okay.
among giplansya kay ganahan mi mahimo mig ambassador, a good kanang example.
Right.
In fact, ang among gi-envision is kung service providers ka, we need help from BIR to business permits nga we assist kay we encourage the service providers to pay their taxes.
Right. To comply
To
accordingly.
comply good. Okay. Parang because actually the app is for the community man. So nindot sad nga natay support sa government nga.
Yes,
Mahimo tag kuan model.
Definitely.
Nga kanang
Yeah.
dili ta moagig shortcut kay issue ba yan aron pag e-commerce taxes problema. So I want to break that
Right.
ganang ko nga mo comply ta. Mo na yung challenge, but I spoke with ASEC sa DOF. Nako, ASEC, can you help me out to unsaon ni? So we are now in the process of talking with our mga BIR officials nga if makatabang sila like naatay help desk sa mga providers kay because individually pwede mo kamay mag providers. So ganahan mi nga compliant jud sila.
For sure.
Mora na may murag challenge pero hapit na.
Almost there.
Almost there.
Ironing
yeah.
it out.
Yes,
right?
yes.
And I think that's also a good reminder to all the viewers, right? And everyone watching who plans to maybe also get into this kind of industry.
Correct.
That complying is really important.
Oh,
There are no
importante.
shortcuts to
No shortcuts.
I mean, maybe there is, but it's not the right way to do it.
Correct.
Right?
And
Yeah.
then if you do business in not doing in the right way, you will not last.
For sure, yes.
Di ara
right.
kataman.
Let's tell the viewers how you started as an entrepreneur. But before that, I want you to also tell them that you started as a musician.
Correct.
Yeah. And then how did that transition came to be from music to business?
Actually, to give you a background, my dad is a lawyer.
Okay.
And he passed away. My mom is interior designer.
Ooh.
So, niabot ang time nga family is not doing well. And then, matong nag-start ko. So, when I was young, si mama, mura to siya gilantan og dili makanegosyo.
Okay.
So, og na balhin mig laing lugar maghimo gyud siya sari-sari store. So, I was 9 or 10 years old. Sa dapit sa amo nay mura gamay plaza na nay magbaili nay. Wala pa ka natawa na dan. So, wala ko nga pwede ko mamaligya dito kanang because makita ko sa mga silingan na mo dito na sila nigo nga magbaligya sila kanang snowbear, mga
Okay,
inana.
mga candy.
Candy sa kilid sa bailihan.
Okay.
Unya, mag-observe ko dito, malipay man ko nga na ay kanang ma-excite ko kanang mag-ana sila kwarta ba? Ko, saan ka na? So muna nihangyo ko sa akong mama, nakatawa akong mama. So sure ka?
How
Niko,
old were you
I
during
was like
this time?
9.
Oh, wow.
9, no. So, niya, wala may langlingaw tong mga tao sa una. Baile raman na. May bag 80s. So, mano ko, pwede akong huluntong nigo. Butangin ako mga baligya ni mo diya. So, dili ko maulaw dan.
Wow.
Madto ko dito. And then,
At 9 years old.
at 9 years old. So, baligya ko. Mga tanong ako, mama, pila ni. Nya, usay, sayop gani akong sukli. I don't know, but pasagdan na ako sa akong mama. Pag-ulian ako sa balay, makatawa akong mama kay bata ba ya? So, tulog na ko diretso. Ang akong halin, ako rin butang sagdanan. Tulog. So, and then, Pagka high school na ako'y classmate nga, iyang mama na ay tindahan sa Tiangge. So, mukuyog ko niya dito. Kaya kanang mahapon after klase na. Balik man sila talong. Nya, ganahan man yun ko. Mano ko din. Pwede si Denver yung ngalan ko. Lingkod sabi, ako'y baligya, bi. Ako'y mga mga tao.
pulihan.
Pulihan niya. Malipay yun ko kung palitan ko. Kay Murag, it's kanang fulfillment ba? Ano?
Okay.
At my age, ha?
Yeah, exactly.
Even like in high school na ako that time. Malipay ko, bayaran ko. Diba, ako po yatag ni Denver and then nakasilingan po may gabaligya siya balot. Ako, kuyog ko. Na, kasabang kong mama kay dugay ko mauli niya. Di harap po mis taon magtuyog-tuyog balong. Kuyog ko, say ako'y ganahan mo. Aning, ablay sa iyang and then, say ako dyan, yung kupasulay ako'y baligya bi. No? O naay kami nga mapalit nagbalot niyo. Sige, ako'y bayad. So, dito nagsugod.
Okay.
And then, pagka-college na ako, nagkuhan man ko mag-lawyer and ako, pol-sci ko. Then, pagka third year college na ako, giinan ko sa akong mama. Maldito to akong mama. Giinan akong mama nga. Dong, kung magdigusyo ka, tanawa kong ganigusyo ko, nakabalay tagkaduha. Diba? Ko, okay, siya kung manabaho ka. Well, dili ko against sa pag-eskwela ha.
Yeah, for
Because
sure.
my mom is professional, my dad is a lawyer. So, ganahan po ko eskwela gyud. In fact, ganahan ko mag-abogado. And then, yan na siya nga. Reality, at my age, ingnon ako niya nga. Dili ka, limited ra imong income diha.
Okay.
If you do business, na kay chance.
Okay.
And then, mo tinabutang sa kong huna. So, pagka-college na ako, na sa kunona ko, magnegosyante ko. But at the same time, na ako'y, it runs in my blood kay my dad is a lawyer and at the same time, music professor akong papa.
Okay. So that's where you got the...
Yeah, so
okay.
ganahan po kong music. In fact, 10 me sa family. Ako yung youngest. Ang tanang mga igsoon ako, all musicians.
Wow.
So, abot sila
you have
US,
8
Japan.
siblings?
9.
9 okay, 10 jud mo ka magsuon.
Yeah, ako may youngest.
Wow, okay.
So, naglibog akong kagalingon. Either eskwela,
yeah.
magmusikiro, magnegosyo.
Lawyer,
So, yung ko nga, ganahan ko music. So, I played music for a long time. So, wala po ko naglisod og enhance sa akong skill sa music kay involved ko sa church and then na drummer ko sa mga bubang mga artist. So, naabot ko Manila og tukar. I played with a good artist pod. And then, natoy offer nga mo biyahe o gawas, play drums. Yan. Sa 5-star hotel in a lounge. And then, nitry ko ato. And then, in fact, first time ko gitagaan kog tip nga $800.
Wow.
Kuyawan ko sa, kaya kato Amerikano siya, can you do a solo? So, solo pa. Gitagaan ko niya $800. The following day, shopping din ko. Anyway, nabuto ang time nga marag, na-bored ko sa music eh. Especially show band, balik-balik ang, yeah. Ako nga type of person nga dali ko ma-bored. You know? I want something new. You know? So, mauto nga time dan ni-decide ko nga, ari lang ko sa negosyo yun.
Okay.
Yan ako nga.
You
pero,
were in college during this time? When
yeah,
you decided?
in college
okay.
ni undang man ko pagka third year college.
Okay.
Kay, murabag, nga ko nga, nawala akong interest of pag-ato sa eskwela.
Okay.
But I would encourage the young people to,
Yeah.
nagmahay gani ko nga nung wako'y natiwas. So, anyway, motong yan ako nga negosyo na lang yun ko. And then, pagka 1998, somewhere diha, this is prior ko nagbanda ha, nagbaligyan ako mga cellphone casing.
Okay. Wow.
SIM card sa una was 1,000 pa. And then, mga casing. Na ako'y na-meet nga amigo nga iya kong gipatabag tinda. And then, at my age, I was 22, 23 that time. So, nabaguhan ko kay daghang ko gwarda at my age. Then, baligya ko mga cellphone, sinana. And then, makaginansya ko sa unag 40 pesos, di pa'y na kayo ko. So, manang nakatilaw na kong negosyo ba. Here comes, niabot ang music, nakaana ko di pud kayo inanak ako yung income ang music. Unless if you're in a big
You're
industry,
a top star.
kana, pwede na siya. But, kaana ko, di ni magsilbi, di ni kabuhig pamilya. So, motong, ni pursue yung kong negosyo.
Okay.
So na ako'y sell shop sa una.
Okay.
And then wala pa po ko'y kwarta that time. I cannot even afford to buy a motorcycle. Lakaw ra sa una. And then here comes nauso tong islakom sa una nga. Huwag na mag-sign up na kay 180 pesos. Nya, gatsi kay ko rent ko apartment nga wa ko'y income. Nya usay, di ko kapaniud do. Kaya walay ni sign up.
Okay.
So, it's dili lalim.
Right.
Di gani ko kapalit og bike. So, kumbati ra, hinahinay. And then, nato yung opportunity sa cellphone nga marag. Ni-boom ang gutong cellphone that time. So, nakakwarta ko niya. At my age, di ba, kakapulong mo manage mo na po kag congressman, mga amigo, pag hatag dire. Libre. I was young, you know.
Yeah.
So, in short, wala to ni fail to.
Okay. But
Na
your
business.
first ever business venture is the cell phone.
Cell phones,
Okay.
accessories, casing,
Okay.
ilis ko LED,
So
LCD.
okay.
Kanang katupong mga backlights. I don't know, nakaapas ba ka ana? Marag wala nakaapas ana dan. 2003, 2004.
At 3 years old pa ko. Di
Mga
pa ko ka-cellphone.
backlights. So, mo na. And then, it turned out nga kanang dili maayo ang result. Kaya I was
Okay.
young, di pa ko
Yeah.
kapalo ma-manage. Yan na ako'y shop sa una. Hapit pa kong nagtigsong bagay sa akong trabahante. Kay mo duty hubog. You know, I was very young.
Yeah.
And then, wala to ni saler.
Mm-hmm.
So, nena ko, Lord, tagay ko laing negosyo na po. Nga kana ako'y una.
Wow. Okay.
So, after 2 years, nisulod na ko into laptop
Okay.
business. Sa una, when you have a laptop, that's luxury.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
around
Yeah.
100,000. Pentium 1 pa to sa una. Nakaapas pa ko Windows 95. So, akong gibuhat dan. Tungod kay wa ko hindi ako computer.
Yeah.
Wala ko background sa computer. Ano. Na ako'y amigo nagtrabaho og internet cafe. His name is Rafi. Kumusta, Raf? Anyway, mudawat ko sa una repair og computer. Ang repair sa one's computer, it's 800 pesos. 800 that time, dako na na.
Dako na. Okay.
Nyawa mong ko kay bawo. Yan ako amigo tig-repair. So ako ra sa ingnon rough. Tagaan ti kog 500. At tos balay na ako ipaayong computer. Pero wa siya kabalo nga sa ako tong customer. So muana ra ko sa mga kaila nga, maayo kog computer.
Okay,
Maayo
so-
kog computer.
Parang you tell them it's you that's repairing pero
It's
na
me.
kay gitap na friend.
Yeah, na ako
Okay.
gitap nga friend. Akong padtuon sa balay. Sa akong gamay ra kong kwarto nga, tulo pa gyud. Nya sa una, flash disk pa ng nga mag-download kag mga drivers.
Yeah.
Dial up pa to that time. 56 kbps. My goodness, it will take you 2 days to download kanang usa ra ka hardware nga ma-install nimo. Anyway, maglandar ako niya dito dan ano. Ko unsaon na ako ni nga makaton ko. So sige ra to na magpaayo. At the same time ga-observe ko niya. Nakaibalo naman ko.
Wow. Okay.
So I'll do it myself. So research ko, study, basag libro about computer. Mano siya nahimo na ko instruments nga naka-learn ko. So ning ko rough. Ako na.
Di na ikaw
Ako na
tagol.
maayo. So, ako na. Mag-aayo kog computer dan. So,
Wow.
mo to yung naghatag na kog income.
And you learned it on your own.
Yes. Diskarte good. Kay, ug di ka mo diskarte, sa may mga abang sa balay. Akong abang sa akong room is only 800. Maglisod pa kog afford sa una. Anata, kumbati. And then, niabot nga time nga kaning ang laptop, murag ni sikat ba?
Uh-huh.
Nakay Pentium 1 sa unang baga pa kay mga compact atong mga HP bali social ang mga naay mga laptop sa una mga dato ra mga manager sa bangko.
Okay.
So nakita ko online na naman ang online selling sa una nakalimot ko unsay pangalan but na ako'y makit-an nga laptop nga tag 30,000 sa online. Wala ko nga ako ibaligya ni. Musulog kog mga bangko dan. Pabaga kog no.
Wow.
Musulog kog bangko man ako na ako'y laptop but wa ako'y dalang laptop. I'm selling. I'll just print it out.
Uh-huh.
Mani akong laptop baligya. Ano? Musalig naman po sila. Musalig naman sila. Muna sila nga, ako ibaligyag. Tag 35, baligyan ako 60. Kay dili, wala may laptop for sales dumagete. Wala, di ka kapalit og laptop diri. Or else, na makalaptop ra ka, kay na kay pamilya sa Amerika, dalon tong laptop diri, na nawalay
Pinadala.
laptop. Yes, so, mo to yung advantage na pwede ko makapresyo.
That's true.
Mo down sila 40,000 or 50. Musalig naman po sila po. sa una. Kay, may cellphone sa una, makontak naman ka.
Okay.
Nya, usahay po, makasulog bangko nga, kuan mga, kailara, ang, kailaw ka ng Harold, ano?
Uso na ba ang scam sa una?
Wala pa,
Wala
wala anong
pa.
scam. Wala anong scam. Yeah, kay gamay ra kay pong mga tao sa ano magbinuang ka dali ra kay ka masakpan.
That's true. Okay.
So motong ligya ko down man pud sila. Akong largahan nag Manila. Kuan ra akong laptop sa Manila. Larga ko Manila.
Discard. So imagine from 800 peso to 30, 60,000.
First na ako naka-income kog laptop mga 25,000. Mura akong nabuwang. Balet, layat na ako. Yeah! Ano? Okay, adto ka sa Manila, akong gipalit. Anong stranger, good. Akong gibayran. His name is Lito. Ano? Lito
Wow.
Patrimonio. So,
You still remember?
nag-connect pa mi ron. Yun siya, wow, grabe siya to atong gibuha sa una. So, paliton ako yung laptop, mga IBM, mga karaan. Ligyan ako, bayaran ko. I earned 25,000 in just 2 days.
Wow.
So, dito to, mahiman eh. So, nitukod ko, laptop shop, Dasdaro.
Okay.
Yeah. And then, kato akong ginapatrabaho sa una si Rafi. Akong gi-hire. Hindi katrabaho na ako. So, it lasted for like 3 years lang.
Why was it only for 3 years?
Still mismanagement.
Okay.
Okay. Again, I'm still young.
You were young.
Manang di pa kakabalo mo.
Mm-hmm.
Handle, inanan. Maybe dili pa refined imong character or your
Yeah.
attitude.
Yeah.
So, ni-fail na pud to siya.
Yeah.
I was disappointed. Motong mona nga ni biyahe ko niko balik ko sa music.
Okay. So
Tokar ko.
because you had 2 failed business ventures, you went back to music.
I went back to music.
Okay. And then how did that go?
And then pag human sa music di magyud ko in terms of income, di ba?
Okay.
In fact, kung mangulit ako kag bayad sa una inon kasi ni kan sa trabahoan ng tawhana. Musician na di nakabuhi. Actually mo na eh. But not to discredit the musicians.
Right.
Kana.
Yeah.
Because music is art mo guna. It's an expression. Dili kay ka maka-expect og dako kag income din napita. Anyway.
Especially if you're just starting also.
Yeah. Unless if big guy you ka sa industry, pwede na. You earn millions. But anak ko nga, ari ko sa business good.
Yeah.
Pag abot na ako, dirigigan ko sa gawas. Kay, yes, I'm earning dollars dito. You're spending dollars.
That's
Akong
true.
dala, higit ka sa gawas. Biyahe kog music. 30,000 na. Pag lisod man niya. Nagkadako na akong, taas na akong edad. I was 27
So you
na.
did music in the States?
No, sa Singapore.
Okay, in
Yeah,
Singapore.
in
Okay.
Singapore, yeah. Nag-music ko dito niya. Di po kayo ko ganahan sa industry kay boring man. Balik-balik niya. I'm into jazz, more on ka ng impromptu because I also paint. I also ganahan ko ka ng
Artist.
diretso jud ba. Di ko
Okay.
ganahan ka ng pattern
Okay.
playing. Ganahan ko unsa ray may tabo kay impromptu kong pagkatao. Anyway, ni anak ko nga dirin lang ko sa negosyo. Ko Lord, tagay ko laing negosyo. That was 2006. 2009.
Okay.
Yan ako. But at least na ako experience sa duha ka failures na
Yeah.
ako.
Quote-unquote failures. Because I feel like in hindsight now, when you look back,
Yeah.
I don't think you would consider it a failure,
No,
right?
it's a stepping stone.
Right.
Dili,
Yeah.
kinahanglan to siya.
Yes.
It's a must.
Like without those quote-unquote failed business ventures, you
Dili
wouldn't
ka
be where you
ma-mature,
are
oh.
today.
Dili good. So, motong nisulod ko into CCTV.
Okay. So still devices, gadgets.
Devices good. No?
Okay.
Yan, nauso man tong kang Noli Di Castro sa una nga na siya ay CCTV report. Akong ginan to akong tao si Eric nga. Correct tanawa di ba? Libre tag advertisement. So technically ako po'y pioneer og CCTV installation sa Dumaguete. Sa
Wow.
Negros. So, mao to na-surprise ko nga inato ang demand sa CCTV but nakita na ko aning ko naranis mga 7 to 10 years ang peak ani. Maabot mo na visualize na ako. Wala pa'y Lazada, wala pa'y Shopee. So, in short, ni boom gito siya nga negosyo.
So this was after you
I
went to
traveled.
Singapore.
Yes.
So you came back. You said music is not for me.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it's like I don't see this doing in the long run, like doing this in the long run.
Correct.
So you
Correct.
came back to Dumaguete,
To
and then
Dumaguete.
that's when you started your CCTV
Yeah,
business.
CCTV business.
Okay.
And then, hinahinay and then I was surprised kay nindot sad and then nakamit ko usas mga credible nga mga tao there's Dumaguete. I cannot mention his name but very grateful to this guy. Their family. So, una gani nin siya nahadlo ko muhatag ni mog down payment kay basig imong and then now he's my mentor, a good
Okay.
client for more than 15 years.
Wow.
So anyway, nipadayon ko ato nga venture. So ni boom ni ano, and then gradual sad di
Okay.
sad pakalit.
Mm-hmm.
And then ni hire ko ning kung saan ako ni pag-corporate, kung saan ako ni nga ma-formal. It takes time dan.
Mm-hmm.
Ganahan ka ma-formal kay na naman may mga client nga musulod nga mga big companies.
Wow.
O nya dili pa mi ready, murag inato paghapon ba. So
Yeah. How old were you during this time?
I was like probably 29, 30.
Okay. Still young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But ako man gud mara kog buang kay sorry sa word but ako man gud ang gilista tanan akong dreams.
Okay. And you have like a timeline? Ba?
Niya na mo nga dapat before ko ma 35 mo na ni.
Okay.
Ako ko nang gilista dan. So
Wow.
anyway mo tong padayon ko negosyo, doing well man.
Mm-hmm.
And then mo tong ni diversify ta into construction.
Okay.
Kay nakaana ko nga dili man ni mo last og dugay kay peak ra man na.
Right.
Kay moabot ang time nga mo flood ang market.
Yeah.
Ang value magamay na lang. So murag less 70% sa worth sa imong insulation sa una karon 30% na lang. When you say 100,000 before karon 30,000 na lang. So you're not making money and then na korporasyon na nakaidagan na set up na and then dili na pareha sa una. But still that company is existing. It's a corporation.
Okay.
And sitting president.
Oh, so it's still here up until this day? Okay.
Kanang SEC Sistema Integra Corporation.
Okay.
So it's an IT or like system integrator koad. We do FDAS, fire alarm, access controls, mga malls, mga BPO. Pero wala may mga residential kaya more on industrial,
Industrial.
commercial.
Okay.
So akong gidelegate. In fact, I sold some of my shares. So ning ko wala namang kibuhaton kay ni take off naman. Murabag pwede nagwala ko. Ning ko na board naman pug ko unsa akong buhaton. And then here comes si AC Energy which is Ayala sa sila nag-encourage na ko ilang mga managers di sa ilang office nga. Mike, nganong dili makamusulod into construction kay naman may mga projects.
Okay.
Didto nagsugodan.
So,
sulod ko
based off their idea na
idea.
nag-suggest
Pero
sila.
before that, ilang idea na kanuna naguko nga padulong gud tas construction.
Why?
When you do install CCTV, mga network, during construction na amang gud ka.
Okay.
Na
okay.
kanya. In fact, ang negosyo po sa Wigson is into construction. Ko. Nya ganahan man ko naana gud kanang nakay buhaton ba. So motong nasulod ko construction. And then pag sulod na ko construction, ako rang same principle in terms of service nga. At timano ni mong customer. Dili siguro ka perfect no. Naagi mga tao nga dili mahimuot nimo but at least you have the right motive nga.
Yeah.
You know, wala ka nang uwat. Dili ka dili ka
Clean,
mag-take
good
advantage.
business.
Maybe ang ubang tao masabtan sa customer nga you're taking advantage but at least you know your motive nga.
Yeah.
You
Your
want to serve this
intentions are
person.
clear,
Imong
yeah.
intention ba kay mo surface in the long run. So pag sulod na ko construction, wala ra sad ko naglisod og introduce sa akong new business nga construction. Kaya kini akong mentor
Yeah.
pod nga which is grateful kayo ko. Niya na siya nga dili pwede mapalong ng sa negosyo nimo kay mapalong ka lisod na pagbalik. Okay. Di ba na kay negosyo ron na ilan na kanin niya mawala ka. Na kailangan introduce nga negosyo lain, maano sila? Klaro pod ni. Basig mawala na pod.
Yeah, that's true.
So sa construction, by God's grace, we are improving. So in fact, thank you Lord, we built wonders kanang
Okay.
Yeah,
The
kanang
new BPO.
BPO diha. So napod tay mga amigo nga gi-recommend ta. So daghan tag na learn. So abot tag Manila natin mga projects Manila mga more on BPO akong mga clients.
Okay.
Ganahan ko BPO nga akong ganahan dan is maka-generate og jobs. So
I think what I'm getting from, my conversation from you is that's really one of your parang mission also as an entrepreneur
Mugo ni
is
ganan
not
ako dan.
just to
Yeah.
gain profit for yourself,
Yeah.
but really also to help out others.
Correct. Man ako inon akong team at least makita ka na nga business, you're part of it. Imagine na naka-generate nag 700 jobs. 700 ka mga tao ng katrabaho
Yeah.
and ang ma-benefited na is our local economy.
Yeah, true.
Example, nag-payroll na sila 20 million a month. Kanang kwartahas, dumagete biya na. Kasi ma-benefited na SMEs. na makasurvive ba. And then we built 3 BPOs in Dumaguete. Wonders, big outsourcing,
Okay.
source scrub. So kita'y
Wow.
so wala ko naglisod sa akong IT requirement because I have SEC.
Yeah.
Yes. So ma-package na ako. So
That's
in
right.
terms of pricing, mas ahead ko nila. Kaya pwede man ko magpalugi sa usan akong negosyo basta makuha lang. Okay, so package na kay in term kung BPO gani, it goes with construction and IT good. Kay infrastructure man na ka na.
Yeah.
Cabling nimo. Naaman tay laing negosyohan na. So ma-package which is advantage sa client kay mo barato ang presyo. And then mora akong ma-excite ko dan nga pag mahuman ni daghang makatrabaho. Si Source usas akong client. I think they have around 700 ng workers. And this new one nga bag-o na ko gi-turnover 3 weeks ago is another 400.
Wow.
So lami tan-aon nga bisag wala ka ila ang mga workers nimo pero kana ko lami nakatrabaho sila diha.
I mean, you were part of that, right?
Yes. So mo na usas nga diha pod nagsugod yung itirada. Kanang mo nang after
Service.
construction mo na ni sulod ko itirada ning ko. This will be my last hurrah kay I'm 45. I want to retire by 50.
Okay.
Ning ko unsa may akong buhaton nga last na lang nga dili na ko. So mo ni itirada I gave it for 5 years.
Okay.
Ang itirada. So, I'm 45 now. So 5 years more. Hindi na ako ganang trabaho. Okay. As I mentioned, life is short. So murag medyo sugal ning itirada but at the same time calculated siya. Maanaw ko nga potential kay ni. So I'm excited 5 years from now.
Right.
Maybe imo na po kong interview after 5 years.
Yes.
So excited ko unsa kay may tabo sa itirada in 5 years kay new baby ba. Okay, si construction nato kuan naman siya, na-establish naman po.
So how long is the construction business?
7 years na.
7 years. And then the first one
SCC is around 15, more than 15 years.
Wow, 15, 7, and then Itirada.
Yes.
Hoping for the next 5 more
Yeah,
years.
next 5. So ang ako lang nga, ma-set up ra na ako ang, kay, dili man good pod sa yun pag set up og company.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Takes time po dan. Years gid na siya in the making. Mo nang gingnan ako akong team nga, padayon ra ha?
Yeah.
Dili pwede dalion.
Yeah, and I actually want to also bank on that, Sir Mike, because definitely a lot would want to get into business. I think, we've talked to people and they would say na, tsada dyan ang negosyo because it would generate income and whatnot. But not a lot can really survive. Right?
Yes.
With you and your experience having quote unquote again 2 failed business ventures, what made you still want to push through? What made you still have hope na someday na argued ko'y success na makuha in whatever I get into?
Through our mentors and then books is very important.
Okay.
Basa kag libro. Kay dito ka maka-learn nga kani walay mga successful nga mga tao nga walay failures. So ano ko nga wa amputan ng ambisyon jud dato kayo. Munang ang naagyo sa akong heart is to really kanang makahimo tag legacy ba. Not physical building because building is not a legacy.
Okay.
It's unsa imong gibuhat and someone can do it even if you're gone. So man akong gustong tahakon gyud, man akong ganang may tabo. So ang uban manggong una sa negosyo is hayahay.
Yeah.
It's not you pay the price. So manang dahon ko mga kaila. I know magay nga kanang from scratch pod. And then na-appreciate na ko yung progress kay I know the guy. Anang sa una simple ka karon sa multi-millionaire. So murag makaana ka ba nga kinahanglan yung taas nga panahon, no?
Yeah. Success doesn't happen overnight.
Yeah, because for me akong sabutan ng mamilyonaryo ka, it's not nga daghang kag kwartas bangko. You can be a millionaire kay mo baligya kag yuta. And then you can be a millionaire now. But are you generating millions? So for me being a millionaire, it's you can generate
Okay.
that amount because of what you do. It's not what you have. It's not what you save. Being a millionaire, it's your value. No, unsay mong gibuhat. Na,
Yeah.
This can generate ba if you're a kung imong negosyo is mo generate nag million because that's what you do.
Yeah.
It's not nga
You have 1 million in your bank.
bank manang ug mo loan kas bangko kay nara kay time deposit mo dili kay approve. Yung ilang taon so manang
Yeah.
running.
Mm.
So mora po ni ako nasabtan nga value is very important.
Right. Right.
So manang kung naa kay gi-offer nga services sa mga tao, you do it best. Mo lang gyud akong ma-encourage ya. Ihatag na lang gyud nimo tanan.
Yeah.
So manang makatawa ko ng ubang ganang ko na sila magdegosyo kay para maharuhay.
Mo dato. Oo.
It won't.
Yeah.
It will take time. You can be, but you pay the price.
For sure.
Wa kay
Yeah.
tulog sa una. Taod mig CCTV, tabang kog kat dan. Puno pa kog lawa-lawa diri. I mean karon di man tay nana. Kadato I'm just simple guy. I mean, I'm not that,
But you do consider yourself successful.
Successful in a way nga daghang kong napa-enhance nga ni-improve ilang life. Ilang
So
lives.
that's success for you. Like that's how you define
Yeah,
success.
that's how I define success. I don't care if I don't have these assets. I don't have this. I'll give you a story. This guy works for me for 15 years. And then from scratch good. And then niabot ang time nga wala siya sakinan. Palitan ako siya sakinan cash. Because ako siyang giingnan nga stay with me kay moabot ra na nga time.
Wow.
Done.
You said that years ago.
Years ago nga motor-motor pa may mag-ana pa may ladder ana.
Oh, wow.
I cried. That was 2 years ago. Gitagana ko siya. I bought a Hilux cash.
Wow.
Akong gitunol niya ang yabi. Nang hilak min do sa sulod sa sakyanan. Nung ko, this is for you. This is reward ni mo. So kana lang daan, lipay na ko. Diba
I
na?
think when you also have loyal people around you, right?
You take
That's
care of them.
success. Yeah.
You take care of them. Kanang mga tao is very important kay mo ba anay frontliners.
Yeah.
Oo. So katupod kay deserving pud siya kay kugihan pud kaayo. So mo gani ako prinsipyo nga once nga mga trabahante na ako I always we pay more than average.
Yeah.
Or atimanon jud nimo kay essential na siya nga ma-successful.
Yeah.
Kadili pwede nga
That's true.
imong baboy-baboyon ra imong kasaban. I don't do that.
And I think you can't achieve success on your own, right?
Dili
Like, you have like your team of people.
Yeah, and then pakitang gyud naman sila sa vision.
Yeah.
Bisag man sila pabula ra man ni Sir Erning ko, oy, there's a power of your tongue ha.
Yeah.
Katodaan akong itagaag ko akong Sharik tanawa ato nang gisigutan 15 years ago ha pero naitabo.
Yeah, I really believe in that. Na your tongue is a rudder. Like what you say, you have to speak life.
Oh, speak
'Cause
life
eventually
and then
it will come true.
kugisad ka.
With hard work.
With hard
Yeah.
work. Oh,
But
so,
I think, Sir Michael, it's also not easy to parang attract, good people in your life.
lisod.
Yeah. So
Lisod na.
how do you, create that
Defilter?
certain boundaries? How do you easily trust people? How do they get your trust?
sa mailhan na nimo ng tao nga kanang naa siya dedication, yung work ethics, yung mailhan nimo ng tao. Mapili ra kay ng tao kay usually kanang mga trabahante ilang mindset is they just want salary. Naapoy mga tao nga mo trabaho sila nga kanang from the heart bitaw.
Yeah.
And then nalimtan sa ubang mga trabahante nga og they will do their best. Opportunity will open. So kung ikaw may boss, unya na somebody nga imong trabahante nga muhatag siyang best nga masaligan nimo, you give him opportunity.
Yeah.
Because favor and salary is two different things. Kanang favor is opportunity na para sa trabahante. Kung salary ka, imong quality nga pagkatao is just for salary, di ra kataman. Pero if you give your best, trabahante ka, mulaban ka sa imong boss, kinsa goy boss mo, kuan? Mo, di ba?
Yeah.
So, mo nang matingala ka sa company, gamay ra masaligan.
Yes.
Kay mo ra man ay committed pod. Except atong mo, So, lisod pagpili.
Yes.
Bisan sa itirada nga akong gi-assign, it took me time to decide kinsa. And I'm happy nga na ako na-meet nga,
Yeah.
sa ako pong construction, it took me time to find an engineer nga
Yeah.
capable,
You can really
mapuutan,
trust.
ay ang importante ramang good is kanang klaro. Kay daghang mga tao nga murag klaro pero wala di klaro. Murag lami ra kay istorya niya. Wala ra.
Yeah.
So this guy stayed for me for a long time.
Yeah. And I think what our viewers can probably also get from that, like for the business, it takes a lot of hard work, but there's also the test of trust, right? Loyalty.
Oh, kwarta. Adang kwarta. Ako
Yeah.
ako ra ingnon ako matrabanti. Pwede ra mo mangawat. Anyway, dili man ako may mapobre. Simple. Okay, lisod kaayo ako. Di ko ganahan magbantay tao. In fact, I encourage my personal, bisan sa back office, nang ko, if wala na mo trabaho on sa office, uli na mo.
Oh, okay.
Sayang ra mo aircon diha. Because I'm not the type of 8 to 5 person.
Okay. So you don't micromanaged also.
Yeah, I believe efficiency is not really 8 hours. If na kay buhaton nga makaya na mag 2 hours, you're done. Spend time with your family. So ako silang ginan sa construction, ug mahuman mo alas 5 or alas 4:30 kay human na mo pintal, rest. Pahuway uli na mo or alas 2. Kay for me, ug magbantay kag tao, lisod kaayo.
Yeah.
Ikaw ray atngan. So ako na silang nun, do your thing. Tagay ra ko, basta mo set tag schedule nga mo ni delivery date, ato i-deliver. Ay na ko mo check nila kung wala na to na meet ang target.
Okay, wow.
Okay, labi na construction kapoy mo mga tao ana. Unyog imo nang bantayan mo, pulis ka ana.
Mark, it's draining physically already. And then it
Yes.
gets draining pa mentally if they get
Yeah, ako na siya yung
micromanaged.
pwede rin mo magpahuway. Ana, walay kaso. So, makaana ka nga, ga-relax naman ni sila. Pero, the more dili ni mo sila tukon, the more mo deliver sila.
Yeah.
Okay, in a way of, because ako ni Agi man ko, gikan gyud diha ba? So ako ibutang ako galing nga kapoy po biya na ha, init. Masaya ako basta lang nga pag mo-invest pa kog trapal kaya di ko gana mainitan sila, maulanan because ako yung consider akong self what if ako na diha.
Right.
No, so we're not being self-righteous but it's kung ano man na initiative ra man nga luoy ng tao ba. So magtrabaho sila anong ko mahatap kog reward. Mahuman ninyo ni na certain reward.
Yeah, and I think because you are like that to your people, they repay you also with goodness, right?
Maara man jud. Okay. Lisod kaayog nimong tukon ang tao.
Yeah,
May-
for sure.
You don't know the pressure sa ilang balay, na sila problema.
You don't know their story.
Oh,
yeah.
manang og nakay negosyo, nakay trabante, papa ka sa tanan. Kaya has na mga nakilang asawa, marbog pangayuan kag pangpanganak, pampers.
Yeah.
Lisod. So manam yung kung magnegosyo ka, lisod. Naghandle og tao kay may man nagrobot, etc. Nimong trabaho ka diya, uli kapag
Yeah.
naman ni sir, line akong paminaw.
Because at the end of the day, they're human beings just like you, diba?
Yes.
They're able to feel. They
Yes.
also have problems of their own. So it doesn't take, siguro it's not hard to be empathetic if you're there. Like ikaw ang nasa taas, diba?
Ako, I don't consider myself nga nana ko des taas. No, nga. I'm still learning.
Yeah.
Ang ako lang yung goal, especially with Itirada, is ma-happy na ko nga madaghag customer ako mga providers, ma-meet ilang needs pod, makahatag sa ekonomiyas
For
lumagete.
sure. Yeah.
Nya, ang users ma-meet ilang needs. Okay ra ko kay di ako pitaw nga di po ko ganahag komplikado ra.
Yeah.
Simple na nang naratay inununan sa balay o lawoy. Di ba?
Yeah.
Because niabot sa time nga marabag sa ako sa akong gipang lista. Thank you Lord na achieve na nako to akong gipang lista. And then there was one time I was in Tokyo in a park. And then the Lord told me nga, "Nya, what now?" Marabag makana ra ka okay mara din mo offer sa life. When you're at my age, sayo ko naka-realize ana nga mara din mo offers kinabuhi. You work, you have a wife, okay, family, you earn, you sleep, eat, work. More good na.
That's it. Yeah.
Oh, so, pero pasalamat nga natin nabuhat nga at least extra ba nga
Yeah.
para
That's
sa
true.
tanan.
Yeah. How does it feel when you hear stories of people whose lives will be improved through your app, through your business ventures?
That would be kanang tako ng achievement, di ba? Ako I love seeing people nga mo succeed. Malipay kay ko. Di ba kanang dako ko nakita ang mga tao nga nagsugod diha and then ni-improve. Malipay ko. Wow. How I wish inanit ang mga Pinoy nga mo trabaho gyud, mo improve food ba.
Yeah.
Manang maka-inspire pud.
Yeah.
I'm excited and curious pug kung maminaw silang story.
Yeah. Do you already have like a experience na murag, oh Sir Mike, because tungod nimo in ani.
Yeah. Dili siguro gid sila ni diretso ana but nakita na ako nga na ako'y usa ka staff ron nga nakapalit sa new car. Lipay kay ko.
Yeah.
Nako wow.
For sure.
Because if they're improving, that means you're improving.
That's true.
Oh.
And I think how do you call that? Dili siya, it's nice na it's not only you who's succeeding. No, I feel like it's more liberating and like it's more nice to feel your success if you also see other people succeeding with you.
Oh, mamang gid na. Bisag mi makita ni mga kuan sa mga billionaires like si Ramon Ang, di ba? Na siya kwarta yang i-invest to generate jobs to a leader mindset ba.
Yeah,
Because
that's
if
true.
you're a true leader, you want nga mo create kag daghang pareha nimo.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
you're
nice.
You're not selfish, you're not insecure nga what if
Malabwan ka.
malabwan ka. It's nice nga makita ni mga tao nga mo ng character is very important pod. Kaya daghan po mga tao nga ni quick anang ni successful sila and then
It gets into their head. That's true. Yeah,
mas maayo nang mas maabot nato atong pangandoy nga kanang process jud ba.
Yeah.
Mura kay gibaid.
And going back to Itirada, Sir Mike, how do you see this app? Well, you did already mention a few, right? But how do you see this shaping the future job search and hiring in the future? You said this is going to be hopefully in the next 5 years or maybe even more, right? How do you see it shape job hiring in the future or searching?
Mas easier ni wala na tong typical like okay, let's go back to, for example like katong telephone sa una dependent kaya atong ring ba. That is a thing of the past. So, same sa job hiring, same sa services. Mag-evolve kita naman it's very important nga mo adapt ta. So, in terms of kanang sa trabaho, mas especially karon ang mga tao into bookings sa manggudan. Ganahan na sila. Akong nakita sa future, online booking yun. Diri kanang og sa ano pa very interactive. Wala na tong i-heart ikaw interview. Na wala na even karon dili na inana.
Yeah, that's true.
So online lang daan ana gamay nang wala na tong dala kag CV pila ka.
Yeah, in just a few clicks you can apply for a job na karon.
Yes, so especially we're in transition into AI na. So pas kaya ang technology niya. Labi na sa inyong generation, I know you're still young. You want something like just
instant.
Sa phone ra. Nanatanan. Wala, di ba? Wala na gani newspaper kayo.
But how do you, I wanna know your personal take on that, Sir Mike. Like, is it a good thing for you?
For me, about Itirada, or kanang
with how everyone wants everything so instant already, with our generation na wanting everything to be on the phone.
Wala tayong mabuhat because that will be the future. Ang ato lang
That's
is mo adapt ta.
Yeah.
Mo adapt ta, but in a sense nga do it right. Kanang mo nang ang word nga right is principle na nga dili na mabend. So pwede rag whatever may tabo na naragyo na siya. Imo ra nang i-embed.
Yeah.
Just do it
true.
right. So,
That's true.
makita mo guna ko na nga mo gyud future gyudan.
Yeah. Very
Bisag
true.
ikaw, trabaho ka be, like busy ka. And then naguban ka diha gripo diha. Yeah, di ba?
Wala na kay
Imong
time
CR,
mo.
ang imong CR usually maguba na atong sige rag flash nya. Worried ka pila mabayaran sa imong bill. You just
Contact.
itirada lang. Ipaanha na.
Itirada. That's
For
nice.
example,
And,
di ka tag na magyete, mani ka nagguba imong bulb sa taas. Di ka kaabot. Hindi mo ayuhon, yang ngit-ngit kay ka, di ka ka-study, whatever. Mupalit pa kag ladder, kaya mo ayuhon. Search sa pagkas YouTube, unsa na kung ipag-ayo, pila ka watts, inana. Kaya sa imo na i-book, the guy
Saved you
will
time
save you time.
with sure results. Kaya if
Yes.
ikaw ra, di po sure nga maayo yun.
I know nga naani mga, dili man tayo na perfect yun.
Yeah.
Naani mga comments, di yun na perfect, but at least we're doing it. Marag para na ako, may na lang nisulay ta kaysa wag yun na nisulay.
That's true.
Ano siya din.
That's very true. Okay, have there been any moments where you realized the true potential or power that of what you've built? Kaning Itirada and even the other business ventures, you can definitely connect to it.
Potential kayo. In fact, kaning ambisyoso ta ba? Not just only gani Philippines. So I went to Indochina to check na, to connect. How can we, who knows, maka-expand ta dito. Kay, not just only dumagete magyud atong target. May mo Philippines and Southeast Asia. I mean,
Why
mo na
not?
lang, why not?
Yeah.
Mo na, ginga nga wala bay bayad magdamgo.
That's true.
So layan ako. So I went to Indochina na, Cambodia, Vietnam, and Thailand. Observing unsa na to pag but Itirada, take note, Itirada is just one of our product. So this
Okay.
is we call Firmos software development. So in the near future, after Itirada mo, create na pamiglaing app that solves so mga maybe next year, July, naman po tayo lang project nga.
Wow.
It's an app
Wow.
nga tagaan ti kag overview like online menu. So mawala na ng menu
Paper,
sa menu ba na, I don't know.
Because
Kato.
yeah.
Ano lang ka QR code.
Because
Every
I think
restaurant.
everything is now on your
So
phones.
si Grab is more into
Food delivery.
take out,
Oo.
delivery. Ato na po i-cater ang dine-in.
Okay.
Kay problema ba na ato po kag restaurant? Waka kapulog sa imong i-order diha. May man tong nanay app, mga all restaurants is nana diha. I-check, magpabook kag pa-dine-in ka. Mo na po ni nasa nona ron. So,
Probably in the next year.
yeah, amo nang gi-open. I'm sure na ay mga namino po mga mo compete, but I approach competition as dili ko ma-threaten na kay.
Okay.
Once you do something, if you're in number 6 na, kung na mo compete ni mo magi sila number 1, there's no shortcut. So, and we have no time to compete. We just enhance kung tarong na tugmaya tong product, and then people will just be ma-attract ra sila.
Yeah.
Muna at mong future pod plans.
Wow.
So, focus sa Miss Itirada ron. So, I wish inform po ni mo mga friends.
For sure, yes. To our viewers right
And
now
then,
watching.
if welcome to tanan, pwede ka nag-hosting. Manang, pwede. Pwede ni mo i-offer. Mga dito, na kay free time, hosting, pila rate ni mo. Photographer
So anything.
po. Anything
Really
under the sun.
anything.
Basta services lang. No selling. Yes.
Yeah. So, well, sir, you did also mention that you started being in the service industry way, way, way back. And then you said you had, luckily you had friends that you can also like talk about your plans, right? But did you have particular mentors
Yeah,
who
I-
guided you along the way?
Yeah, very important. So, even when I was like teenagers, okay, I have this mentor, si Pastor Mark.
Hi,
It's
Pastor Mark.
Very important kaya nang na mag-mentor ni mo.
Right,
Kay
yeah.
That will sharpen you ba? Mubaid ni mo. It hurts, sakit. Okay, there's friction. And, your ego. But, kanang, along the way, daghan kong mga na-meet nga. In fact, karon ako yung consider nga, is a very simple guy. He's a billionaire. Very simple. Wala ka arte-arte. In fact, sometimes ka nang get up kay tags meeting o sa maulo pa wow, this guy is a billionaire, but usa ni siya sa akong gi-consider nga mentor. Nga.
Right.
When you do it right and from the heart, nga imong gibuhat. And then, importante ra magpatudlo ra gyud ka. Because
Keep an open
wala
mind.
nagpasabot nga kanang smart nga tao is teachable na siya.
Yeah.
You not be smart kung dili ka teachable. So, makayong kagdaghan na kang nibalaan, but dili di ay.
Yeah.
But I love to read books. History, I love history. Daghang kong na-learn na, but in real life, kanang pag-apply na nimo, diya ka wow, yun ani day ni. and the pressure is really heavy. And
For
then without this mga mentors nimo, maglisod ka. Ay mo maguna sila mo mura bagpapa nimo ba nga mani mana. So na sila yung mga experiences nga wala ni mo na experience. So manang I have so much respect with mga successful business guys like they've been through a lot.
For sure, yeah.
Dili na basta-basta. So because if you want more, it requires much. Mara na akong may istorya. So pasalamat ko sa akong mentor. Dili na ako ma-mention tanan but thank you so much for mentoring me.
Yeah. And like while making this app, come to life, Sir Michael, what were maybe the lessons that you brought with you, like the learnings? What were those learnings that really helped pushed you to have Itirada now?
I'm good. Waiting is very important. You don't need to
Patience.
rush things. Kay na yung mga situation nga makaanak ka. For example, sa app, pag-develop mo, mao na ni, okay, na ni, and then suddenly, dili dem mo. So, of course, ako na yung example when you're cooking, dili pwede nga imong dalion. There's a certain, kung ano mo pila ka minutes, ayan na mo, homework, whatever imong giluto. So, same sa project. So, this is a big project. Kay, dako nga responsibilidad. I know, I have like, if you have the bird's eye view, to see nga, inana nga na mo work, kinahanglan jud pasensya. Kuan gud ka nang. Takes time, dili nimo dalion, o saya akong team, ana nga, let's do this now. Oops, there's always a perfect timing.
Right. Great things take time.
Yes,
right?
yes,
And
yes,
we
right.
are already claiming it that Itirada is one of the great services that is
Yes.
offered here in Dumaguete.
Correct.
Yeah. And with that being said, how does your app work? I think our viewers are already, right now, they're curious. What is Itirada? How does it work exactly? And what type of services does it offer?
Okay, ako mismo like, technically, pag kinahanglan kag mo limpyo sa imong aircon, lisod i-contact. Okay, you search it in Google. You contact them, usahay, out of reach. Mutubag, usahay. Ganang, palay klaro, sir, puno man mi, next week pa. And then, di ka ka-afford. For example, imong anak, dili katulog kay way aircon. So, labad na sa ulo ha. And, pwede man ta mo ayo-ayo, pero basig maguba na hinoon.
Gubag
So,
samot.
example lang na, ang aircon services kay problema kay na. So, I think in Dumaguete, we're around 150,000 atong population. I'm not sure, but if you divide it into, let's do the math, if you divide it into 4, pila man naka-households around, daghan kay na. So, imagine mo na ang mga tao nang kinahanglan og aircon services. Sa aircon lang na. Wala pa'y labot og kanang, for example, magpa-massage ta. Anang, nabik, ako, sa una, hilig ko ana nung pa-massage, maadto gyud.
Yeah.
Karon the traffic, lisod ang parking. Nya pag adto nimo mo ana pa yun nga sir, sorry fully
Puno.
booked ni. And then you're excited na kay ganahan na ka mo pa-massage. Okay, nya kanang magpaalot pug ko. Na ako isuki nga barbero. Pwede ko palot? Yes sir. So, along the way maadto ka, nadugay ka na traffic, ni dawat na siya laing client.
Right.
Unya, ikaw nga nagtrabaho ka na precious imong time ba? Because akong personality, dili ko gana, sorry ha, but dili gani ko ganahan mo pila og like, for example, mo palit ko biko lang and then you have to pila
To
for
wait in
30
line,
minutes.
right.
Murag, my goodness, di ko ganahan nga.
Parang I could have used that 30 minutes for something more important.
Yeah, because life is sure. When you say, let's talk about time ha. Kay kani among purpose ani is kana ang itirada nga dili masayang imong panahon.
Right.
So ang ako for example if you live like 60 years, actually you're just only using around 35% of your time because 24 hours is not yours. You have to sleep 8 hours, less 8 hours. Sinana imong gibuhat ma-traffic pa ka. So short kaya ang life and then ma-stress pa ka kay dugay ka giadto sa aircon next week pa. Ano ba? Sayang ang panahon especially ang mga tao karon. They want kanang you know
Instant.
fast food, instant.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then, mauna nga gibit na mo na siya nga problema. In
Okay.
fact, we did a survey. Ganahan ng mga tao kay, di ba? Kaysa, moadto pa kasi mong cellphone, si Tarpulano, aircon, kanisiya, taga-asa na gini siya. And then, moadto ka sa marketplace. I have a friend. Ni-book siya kaya na siya pataro nga electrical, whatever. Kinalan siya electrician. Kita siya electrician online. Yes sir, padali may panggasolina 500 scam wa siya adto. So those issues nga kinahanglan ma-address niya. Ang services is necessity.
For sure, yeah.
Buying is optional. Pwede ka maanag di sa ko mapalit. Pero services, kaya nakita na ko sa, in fact, just crossed in my mind while I'm in the shower, marag daghang yung may tabo basta naka-shower, no? Niabot gani sa time nga possible na atay live selling of services.
Oh, okay.
Never na naitabo.
Oh,
We
okay.
want to do it. And also to promote the providers.
Yeah.
You do live selling and then services. You just do the code and then wala man gud na. So manang mo ni atong buhaton
Right.
para nga ma-meet nato ni nga problema.
Yeah. And just to make sure that the viewers are also, really getting the gist of the app, is it like when you're a business, I can go and tap Itirada and I want to be part of, or I want to be in the app so that people can avail of my services? Is that how it goes? Like you serve as a bridge
Correct.
to the consumers and the businesses?
Correct dan.
Okay.
Kay in fact, una namong approach unta is sa katong na yung mga businesses lang yun. But naglisod mi og register nila because of course Itirada is dili pa know nila and then they have their clients na, so it takes time to convince the katong mga business owners nga register, so mo nang gi-open na mo to kinsay available, and this is non-discriminatory opportunity sa mga walay nahuman.
Right.
Yeah, if wa kay nahuman, panday ka nga tarong, because I believe daghang kay mga tarong nga mga tao nga panday, plumbers, electrician, nga kanang willing mo serbisyo.
Right.
And
yeah.
then mo nang gi-open ako. So everyone can register as a service providers.
Wow,
So duha ni ka app na ay Itirada nga user and service providers.
Okay.
So you can register, but of course we do the screening.
Yeah, I was about to get to that also. How do they get accepted if you're a service provider?
First mo register sila. Ilang i-register ilang address, name, information, and then we encourage them to have the mayor's permit, business permit. Katong mga individual nga wala pa, that's why mo tap mi sa BIR unsaon
Okay.
nga maka-issue gyud sila og resibo.
All
We
right.
encourage
So
nga-
even if they still don't have it, they have a chance to be accepted.
Yes, because I think we gave them 2 months to process.
Okay.
So at the same time, si Itirada will assist sa mga service providers nga ganahan. Kay wala man na sila kabaluan na
Yeah.
saan pag-apply sa BIR. So napuntay team nga mo assist nila nga, this is what you're going to do for
Wow,
para
that's
compliant
great.
ta. Oo. So maka-encourage yung mga tao nga wala kay lingaw, di ba? So na kay trabaho, na kay free time, Sunday, you can just book. Pwede rin mo ibutang yung mga services dito. Mo ni
Yeah.
slot time ni mga available. You can earn. In fact, we're planning to go into babysitting. Like the States.
Wow,
Pwede ka
okay.
mo babysit kung estudyante ka. But amo pa nang githink og maayo because bata man gud na.
That's true.
So wala sa mini. Nana na sa munahuna. Kay daghan pa ng problema na.
Yeah.
For example, na kay lakaw imong banag asawa mo adtong Manila.
Yeah. And
then-
not everyone has their own respective house
yeah.
helps
Correct.
at home.
Even we're also planning sa drivers, kanang personal driver, ganahan ka, di ni mo feel mo driver kay gilantan ka nya, nara kay ganang adtuon. Pwede mo hire kag driver for 1 day. Pwede ka
Itirada.
makabook sa Itirada.
Wow. I think that's a really good platform because you're giving also business services rather, or even individuals who want to offer their services to others, like a platform to do
Correct.
so, because not everybody knows how or where to go, right?
Correct,
Facebook probably is the nearest, but yun din, like not
Dili
every
verified.
Exactly. And if you're also the consumer or the customer,
Panguyaw ka.
yeah, maybe mascam ka or something, right?
Exactly.
So at least with your app, they're sure that they're going to get legit services.
Legit services.
Yeah.
Yes, kay ato man po nang gina-screen, and then actually na nahimo ning Itirada is inspired by kuan gyud kanang, it's not about how much we can make. It's more of community nga maka,
That's nice. Yeah.
because I have this heart to really generate jobs. Mura ba kana ko unsa man nga mahimo tag effective ba?
Yeah.
Manang- At least a legacy ba? So mo na itong buhaton nga maka-generate kag jobs ng livelihood sa mga tao, and then masulbad sa ning mga
That's
problems
true.
consumer. So
Yeah.
nalipay gani ko pag lunch na mo last week. kanang it's so rewarding nga kanang imong kanang imo pang
Gi-envision, it
envision
came
and
to
then
life already.
came to life nga nanay ni adto, nanay ni Book. So lipay kay ko.
Yeah,
So,
and
inanan.
I think also for me personally, like as a consumer, I think good business is not only just getting to earn profit, but you're also helping. You're changing people's lives also.
Correct. Yes.
And I think it's nice to see like you're giving platform to like what you said, mga panday,
Yes,
drivers or
drivers. Okay.
whatnot.
Ang pwede hindi mo mabook online ron is only food.
That's true.
Transportation.
Yeah.
And then, nagani ko himo nga term ana nga revenge registration sa itirada. Unsa man like ang industry of service mo it's time to shine kay ang pwede mabook ra kana mga
It's
food.
limited pa right now.
Yeah,
So you're trying to expand.
So we start tag Dumaguete and then God willing we're planning to launch it in Cebu. So amo pang
Okay.
try.
Okay.
So we are just looking for like a partner or operator kay di sad na mo madahan na didto. So just to oversee the kanang operations.
Right.
And then soon in Manila, God willing, and Davao. So big cities sa taron.
Right.
But this app is unlimited. Pwede ko siya sa town.
Okay.
Sa town, like, di ba, kinalam. Kaya ka ng mga tao diya sa big city or small town, same needs naman na sila.
True.
Okay, kung na-aircon ang taga-syudad, nampoy aircon tong taga-lungsod. So, inana ba? So, daghan siyang maigo nga pwede ni mo i-register.
Okay, great. And also, sir, another question. Are there, aside from what we just mentioned, no, and then we also did say earlier in the podcast that somewhat there are apps similar to this one, right? But what makes Itirada unique?
Actually, gi-search naman ang anay mga inani nga app, but specific kay sila. Kanang, in fact, ila ra pong tao. So, kami lahi ta sa uban because we welcome
Everybody
everybody.
that can offer service.
Yes, na ay nag-offer for example, sa Cebu, like cleaning services, they develop an app just for
Cleaning
para na
lang.
silang company. Oo, para for example like daghan man massage na apoy Apra uban gani ana is sa Viber or Messenger ra.
Yes,
Ina na. So kining ato is we welcome everyone kanang kung kinsay ganahan kay is to give kanang opportunity pod sa mga
That's true.
tao nga gifted nga buutan. Amo rang gihangyo diri nga kung ma-service provider ka, big committed lang kay mo nang wala sa amin ni promote kayo sa users. We're in fact leaning into probably mo nang we're doing this.
Right.
Thank you for beetzee, no. Next week more on promotion na ta sa mga users kay among establish ang mga providers. Though
Yes.
dili pa ina na kadaghan but we are assured nga these providers can really cater your needs. So next week padulong na ta diha amo nang i-promote jug maayo for users kaya
Great.
the app, the providers is ready. Na naray mga ginagmayng glitches, ironing na lang. So but the app is ready. It can be download now in App Store and Google Play. And
Okay, so they can just look up Itirada.
Itirada for users niya. If you want to be a service provider, you can look duha man ang mugawas.
Okay.
When you type Itirada, na Itirada and Itirada providers.
Okay.
So-
So if you're just a customer, you go for the Itirada.
Itirada, yes.
And then if you want to offer your services, Itirada provider.
Correct.
Okay. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Wow. And also, sir, I also want to ask, what are, because you did say right now, Murag, you're still focusing on the service providers. The next week, maybe, or 2 weeks from
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
say users.
Users, oo.
What are the current services present in the app right now?
We have, because before me ni register og mga service providers, we did a Google survey.
Okay.
So, number 1 is massage. So, nanatay gipang tawagan nga mga possible providers but medyo dili pa kay sila interesado but akong giingnan ang team if kinsa tong dili interesado dili lang sana to entertainon
Okay.
we move forward. So sa Itirada na natay massage ron, foot massage pa lang because di sad ko ganahan nga mo basta-basta ra tawag dawat og providers niya labi na massage kay skin to skin man good.
Right.
Yeah. Ganahan ko nga medyo professional, limpyo kay imagine na magpa-massage ka niya. Bahong tao nang massage. So ako mismo may mo screen kay ako metikuloso mo gud kay ko kanang
Okay.
very particular kay ko in terms of
So you
cleanliness
also
ba.
you personally screen the providers that are interested.
Yeah, for example na ay
Okay.
kanang volume og mga providers mo apply.
Uh-huh.
So ako may last mo
Okay.
pili.
Yeah.
Like okay, mao na because at the end of the day it's about your kanang murag kung mo serbisyo ka, ako sa lang giingnan ang mga service providers. Ug mo serbisyo mo, give it your best. Ay na lang nang kay anyway kamo ra man po'y ma-benefited.
Right.
Kay kana man kung mo serbisyo ka, tarungon nimo. Dili na kakinalan mo advertise. Which is
Your
mo
product speaks for itself. Your work speaks for
yes,
itself.
though you're not perfect, you cannot please
Yeah.
everyone, but at least 85% of your kuan imo jung gihatag imong best
Yeah.
because this is the only way to go. Kaya ako silang encourage if dili ninyo na buhaton, especially mo decline mo og providers, users, we only have 2 attempts kung mo
Okay.
provider ka, like tutorial, gibook ka, you accepted it, and then suddenly imong gi-cancel.
Okay.
Twice na na.
Okay.
May tabo, warningan ka na muna. Second, wait, buhaton pa nimo.
You're off the app.
Yes. So,
Okay, great.
if mabilin ka, mabilin ka sa user base, dili blacklisted na ka. Kay, we're very careful in terms of kanang credibility. Kay, kabalo ka mga tao ron if ma-disappoint sila. Manay klaro.
Social media.
Yeah,
Grabe,
so
yeah.
and then at the end,
It will reflect on
reflect
the app.
sa itirada. Mo
Yeah,
nang ako
exactly.
gusto lagi na nga, please, I need your commitment and honesty. Kay. Anyway, if dili niyo buhaton, kamo ra mo po'y mag-suffer. Kay if makita na to nga you're not performing well, then we welcome another service providers. And this is the catch dan. Napoy advantage sa providers because dili ko ganahan ma-flooded ang supply. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Murag, daghan na kay kag providers niya, gamay ra kag user, so walay opportunity. May
Right,
tabo. Walay, you know. So niyong kung kinsa tong pioneer, for example like massage ka or carpenter ka, daghan nang mo-book nimo like 1,000 booking in a month or man na ka sa itirada, sir, di na nako ni ma-cater.
Okay.
So, mana min mo, are you gonna expand or you want us to enroll another service providers?
Wow, so you give them the choice.
Yes. And
Wow.
then ato nasa tay graph ana nga makita na to nga uy kani nga services daghag demands. So makita na mo na nga murag kinahanglan ni for example na ay 2,000 bookings murag 4 service providers ra pwede ani.
Okay.
So we will stick on 4 service providers. So kung kinsa tong na mga service providers nga interesado, please register now
Right,
kay
yeah.
dili ni all the time open.
Exactly.
Okay, once nga ma-cater na ning like mora na average of kanang bookings anang particular services, service rather, amo na i-close.
To make sure that you really do get bookings.
Correct.
Yeah.
And then amo pong part nga mo promote yun na. So and then not just only in Dumaguete. If you are really mo nang naglibog ko sa ubang mga service providers, sometimes ilang una is naara sila sa Dumaguete. So ako silang ginanga. Pag lunch nato sa Cebu and then you are interested, nga,
Also, okay, that's possible.
possible. Like,
Okay.
ikaw, okay, dan, nakinegosyo, mayong performance sa itirada. Pag ma-open mo lunch tag Cebu or Manila, dan, are you willing to expand in Cebu?
Wow.
Ana, in fact, niabot pa mi sa point nga mutabang ta who will
Yeah.
assist you in terms of investment para maka-expand ka. Kay, why would I talk with another guy, nga here comes you are,
Yeah.
reliable,
Uh-huh.
capable, you have the willingness to serve, ano mo hire pa kog lain sa Cebu? So ikaw.
Wow.
Yes.
I think what I'm getting from this, no, it's really like if you are a service provider, there's really nothing to lose but so much to gain.
Correct.
Right? If
Yes.
you enroll yourself or your services in Itirada.
Yes, imo lang is be committed lang kay. Of
Yeah.
course, marabag out of 10, maybe ang committed diha is 2, 1. So manang nanay giingon nga daghang ganahan magnegosyo but dili ta na negosyante. Okay, they don't last, they don't survive.
Yeah.
Minana so na kita na namo na. Bisag daghang pang I don't know if they will last. So I would encourage sa mga service providers nga be committed.
Right.
Murabag kung nabasa na kakaligo na lang, ihatag na lang tanan.
Yeah, I think it's really nice. Like now that I have like a broader understanding of what the app really, how it works really, I think it's good because you really do it's not like what you said earlier. It's true that you're just not after gaining profit.
Correct.
It's really helping out, because the
Yes.
way you designed your business to be is that you offer equal opportunities to
Correct.
everybody, whether
Everybody.
you're a user or a provider.
Yes, and then nakanindot ani kay no subscription fee,
Okay, great.
no registration. So users, in fact, bisan pag mo charge kag 5 pesos sa users to download, people will dili ko ana. It's free. So
Wow.
kung kinsa ron nagtan-aw, you can download itirada for free, wala na bayad. So in fact, ang among portion of it nga makasurvive ang app, very minimal because itirada is not more into making money. I believe
really
nga once nga you are dedicated sa imong gibuhat, opportunity will just come in.
Naturally.
Naturally,
Definitely,
okay.
yeah.
Bati kay nang mo buhat kag project nga inspired by ay kanang imong motive to gain more. That's for me dili na. It's more on solution sa serbisyo, mo follow ra man na. Inana lang.
I love that. I really love that. And I think to wrap this episode up, Sir Michael, I think an advice na lang to all the aspiring entrepreneurs looking to create something tech-based or even not, because you did say that you also have, other businesses that you do. What's your advice to all the entrepreneurs right now watching?
Number one, ako may istorya is do it for the Lord. I mean, not for your own interest. And then wisdom will just follow. And then, kung unsa imong gibuhat ron, just focus. Okay? I think wala kay chance to progress to another venue of business kung wala kay gi-focus. Kung unsa ka diha, kanara, because nahitabo na nako when I love music. I play drums professionally.
Okay.
Naabot ko gawas nagplay og drums. I love music but ni-decide jud ko nga diri lang ko sa business. So daghang mga opportunity nangabot ning ko diri ra jud ko until by God's grace ni take off ra pod. So ako may advice sa mga young people katong ganahan pod magnegosyo, either e-commerce or traditional business. It's always good to research, to read. For me, history helps a lot. I
Okay.
read history about Australia, US, and World War One, World War Two, even Genghis Khan, even the mga previous kingdoms. The more ka na ay knowledge na kay idea na, the more ka makasabot sa present.
Okay, right.
So
yeah.
mas mo wider ang imong perspective. Inani din this is how it works, inana. So reading is very important. Basa gyud ka and then be teachable. And then along the way you will encounter nga kanang people will not believe in you. Nang they laughed at you. In fact, nebut pa sa time nga kanang very degrading gyud nga kanang maulawan ka. But once nga you have the passion and you have the goal, you don't care, you move forward. Move forward lang. And then kaning give your best. Give your best kay I believe sa tanang area of business, it all boils down into service.
Right.
Diba? For example, airline. They're not, diba? Like Lazada, they're not selling products. They're selling services. Delivery, convenience ba? So, any coffee shop, they're not selling coffee. They're selling services
Their
and talent.
service, yeah.
Serbisyuhan ka, diba? Maadto tag coffee shop nga ka nang we feel like, lami lagi diri.
Yeah.
Diba?
You feel pampered.
Yeah. So, any marag sa tanan. No? Mora na akong ma-encourage. And then, get a mentor. Nga kanang,
That's
and
very
then surround
important.
yourselves with people nga na kayo ma-learn.
Yeah.
Ubang tao is ilang i-negative ng rubbing shoulders. Kanang marag, nanay term na kanang social climber.
Sa Bisaya pa
Yeah,
kat-kat.
kat-kat. Actually, for me, naana siya
Advantage.
advantage na nga kanang pero dapat nasa wisdom nga kanang di sa kalat. So
Yeah.
it's good to to be surrounded with people nga because if you are selling, for example, almost done 1 minute and 3 hours.
We got all the time in the world. Go,
if,
sir.
if you're selling 100,000 nga product or 1 million nga product, nganong imo surround magkakatong people that cannot afford.
Yeah.
It's not to discriminate, but
Right.
in order for you to grow, dapat right kuan pod.
you have to be
Right.
surrounded with people that think the same as you or have certain goals as you, right? Because
Correct.
there's only one thing that you guys do is to push each other up.
Oh, and then these people nga mga successful, very humble, very malingaw ka kay.
Yeah.
Nakaano ko nga nung humble man ni sila. Ngano inani naman ni nga museto naman nag-inani. It's because they tried everything. So, mara na ako taas-taas na to ha, pero kuha lang yun, anong, padayon, no matter what. Don't give up.
That's
Mara.
true. No matter
Mara na
like
dan.
how much people would bring you down. Because I think that's also one thing siguro no na a problem for people that want to really go up or climb the ladder, as they say, is the crab mentality also.
Correct.
Diba?
Oh,
That's
kanang-
why it's difficult to also find people na would also help you to bring you up kay, you know, when they see that you're succeeding, they want to push you down.
Yeah, and for me, never expect your family or your friends to support you. Don't.
Okay. Well, that's a nice take.
Ayaw gid. Ayaw, ma-disappoint ra ka. Kay involve ang emotions. So, you build
okay.
your clients.
Interesting.
Hinahinay ra. Ayaw expect nga mo support sila. And it's good to start small. Okay? Because if hatagan mo kag dako, you will explode. It's like an old skin and new skin wine nga before pag ilang i-pour ng new wine sa old skin mo burst na mo explode. So there's always a process of doing it. So labi na mga tao ron is anadog instant.
Yeah.
Dili muna sa akong giingon ganina dan nga if you want more it requires much
True.
time, dedication, ng kugi, how to improve, how to gyud ka nang moving forward.
Yeah.
Kung naay mga setbacks, ako I've tried nga nakahilak gyud ko sa project nga this will be my end.
Oh.
Na hospital ko, na stress
Wow.
ko. Inana kang magnitude of pressure. Grabe
Right.
to. But na hospital ko for 1 week. And then
But that
by
didn't
God's
stop
grace,
you.
That won't stop me. Move forward.
That's
Mawala na
so
adan.
nice. Wow. And I hope the viewers can I'm sure the viewers got a lot from that talk. And sir, to wrap this up, maybe you also definitely want to promote your app.
Yeah, please, Dan, thank you. Download na mo kay na mo kinahanglan magpamassage mo, di na mo kinahanglan mo beat sa traffic and then magpalimpyo mo aircon. Kana ang atong mga service providers verified nato na. So if ganahan mo magpa-nails pa, we have Bellissima and Asia's Lashes. I've tried. Mismo ako ni Buko Dan.
Okay.
They're very professional. Si Asia's Lashes, nag-i-adtog yung ko sa balay, on time. So, gi-rate. Nakanlami ani Dan, kay i-rate ka.
Okay.
So, si user, amo lang gi-filter nga star lang kay di na may ginahag na yung mga words pa dito. So,
Okay.
makakuan sila, maka-rate sila unsa nga star. So, I gave them 5-star rating kay nana. So, kamo mga users, please download itirada kay this will help your headache. So soon, narinya tayo ipangdugang ang mga services diya. Karon limited pa lang but slowly we're going there. And then mga service providers, register na mo before the door close.
So they can download the app through App Store if you have an iPhone or
Yes, and Android.
Android
sa
is Google Play.
Google Play. So,
Right.
maka-download sila, they will register and then si Sir Mick atong technical, atong in charge sa operation, sila na sa back office mo filter, mo screening and then ako may last mo online meeting nila. Okay ni siya, ako mo pick up para nga to preserve right people imong ibutang.
For sure, yeah. To ensure quality service.
Okay. Lisod kay na kanang quality service. It's, when you buy good products, grabe po ang quality. Yan ang mahal pero ato ay magkabala ka, dili nang mahal ang. Kuan na kanang market value kay ato pa nang gi-filter sa mga service providers. Don't charge kanang sobra. Yes, maybe a bit more kay of course, 'di ba? Ihatod ang service provider og sakyanan, gasolina, ang panahon niya. At your convenience.
At your convenience, yes, definitely.
Nakasi mo balay. Ako, I've tried akong asawa, gipa. Sa na inyong
False
mga
lashes.
Yes. So, nara sa couch, di ba? And then, kaysa mo gawas pa ka,
Uh-huh.
di ba? Energy, time, make up pa ka, labi ng babae, of course. Napas hair, it will take you 2 hours to
Yeah.
prepare.
That's
Just
true.
to do the thing, di
Eyelash
ba?
extensions. Dili day false lashes, guys. Eyelash extensions.
Oh, so, di ba, parking pa ka, na.
You're really paying for your convenience and to
Yes.
save your time.
Correct, Dan. Yes,
Yeah.
Dan.
With the beetzee podcast, guy, at the end of the episode, the guest will ask a question to the next guest.
Ah, okay.
So the
That's
last
good.
guest we had was the Olympian, si Miss
Olympian.
MJ Tabal. So she asked a question, and that's the question you're going to answer.
Ah, okay, sure.
Yeah.
That's nice.
And then you're also going to ask
Okay.
for the next guest.
Okay, no problem.
Any question that you have in mind?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
So related on unsa pa yung gi-explain, tama? Or related on
no,
what we are...
anything under the sun
anything under
for
the sun.
you.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
No problem.
Here we go, sir. There's this question.
Normal man gyud nato nga natay mga fear, di ba, sa life. Mao nay usa sa reason nganong di ta mo success or dili nato makuha ang unsay atong gusto because we know the feeling nga unsay naa dinha once we achieve it mo nang mahadlok ta kay murag di nato kaya na. So ang ako lang questioner kuan sa imuha is unsa kaha ang pinakanindot andaman nato nga ma-overcome or mo try ta overcome the fear to be able to achieve sa ato ang gusto i-achieve. Kana siya kay murag sa ako amang good is it's more on the fear nga kabota sa feeling nga murag malipay ta kung ato nang ma-achieve na nga butang but mag-una sa atoa ang kahadlok. So it applies to everybody nga mo set ta taog limit kay mahadlok ta mo fail, mahadlok ta natay masakitan, mahadlok ta ma-left behind or any. So what would be siguro pinakanindot nga advice nga imong mahatag to everybody to try to break that wall of fear, to overcome kana.
Okay, ako tubagan?
Yes.
Simple. Ako i-quote ng sa Nike, just do it. Imo rang buhaton to break that fear because mas mo worst na imong fear kung you will not do it.
Right.
But, dapat calculated sad. So, for example, especially sa business, be sure nga wala kay matumban. I-consider sad nimo. I think, innate naman nato na.
Yeah.
Kanang what is right. Mo, ang imong spirit mo, ano naman nga, sakto ni, dili ni, okay ni. So, ang imong yung buhaton is, just do it. Buhatara to break. Kung unsa imong plano, mo ani mong ganahan, murag built-in po nato gyud na mahadlok ta. Number
Yeah,
one,
that's true.
mahadlok na mo fail kaya atong reputation, hinana, but ug di sad nato na buhaton, sayang pod.
Yeah.
So, ma-save na siya nga kung imo ra ng buhaton. So, mora na akong ma-advise, no? Nga,
Just
I
do
think kita man tanan hadlok ta. Di ba? Nga nang bisag klaro na kaayo. Mao ba ni? Tsakto ba ni? Even ako pag when I invested itirada, sure ba ni? Okay, it will take your time, effort, money, tanan. Nga nang, di ba? Dili lalim. Na I fear but ug di sad nimo buhaton, ayan ka mahadlok kung nabuhat na nimo.
Yeah. And I think as cliche as it may sound, I think it's better to settle with an oh well than a what if. Right.
Correct. Kay murag sa tanan natong tahakon nga murag ato i-achieve nga success, no? Kanang it's more on financial magina. Ito ba sa lugi ta, minani, masakitan ka. Not more on emotions, more on imong kuan kanang malugi pilay pila imong lugi. So buhata lang gid. Moro na akong ma-advise, just do it.
Just do it.
Just
Yeah.
do it. Kung na kay plano, nga you think it's okay, kung naag maayo, and very effective nang ako when I do some projects, ako na isulat. Isulat gid ako. Write it down. Very effective kay. ma-visualize man ang usay mahadlok pud ta kanara sa tong ulo tanan. Sige ra diri. Mas main ako when I do things, murag medyo kanang murag naay balor. Ako ganang gisulat. Mo ni. So pagkita na ako, then I'll do the math. Simple math. Plus minus. For example, money mo pagawa sa tak. Uy, money, possible malugi na ako. Then, you can plan na ako'y back up in case malugi ko ani. Unsa may akong solusyon ani. So you always have do it and then i-calculate sad. You have backup plans good. For example, mo decide ka, for example mo negosyo ka, mo loan kas bangko. Ako never ko nakatry loan og bangko og negosyo kaya ako I believe nga kung manegosyo ka, start small. So if ever dili na ako na discourage ng mga tao na for example mo loan ka kanay opportunity. Imo gyud pintahon. You study ana makabuhi makabayad ba ka sa amortization pa kwintada gid na. Kaysa mo dive ka diretso na mapriso ka gway. So just do it and then calculate.
Yeah. Do it
Right.
and do it right.
Do it right.
All right, Beetzers, once again, Tirada, it's your one-stop app for all everyday services. Sir Michael, thank you so much
Thank
for
you,
being
Kaidan.
here.
Salamat po, Kaidan.
And all the best to Tirada. I'm seeing a bright future to this app, and I hope to see it nationwide na puhon.
Correct. Ikaw download ha.
I will.
Thank you, Dan.
so
Thank
much.
you so much,
Thank you,
Dan.
Beetzers.
Thank you. Salamat.